Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andy. This is Mad Fades Vintage. I run this business with my wife, Eloise. I'm just here now in the cabin doing a little bit of packing. This morning's orders are a little bit more interesting, so I thought I'd do another packing video. It's been a good morning, to be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders before I woke up. So we're going to get them all straight out right now. I'm just choosing, these are all eBay as well. I'm just choosing the packing features that I want, and we'll get them printed. If you've not done so already, please do me a massive favour and like, subscribe and comment on the channel. It'll go a long way as I'm fairly new, and it all helps. So I want to show you a few items. This is an Issey Miyake massive oversized shirt with a huge collar. Oh, follow me, are you? Yeah, so this was bought in a clearance. I do a lot of clearances, work alongside house clearance companies and antique dealers, and they tend to do all the furniture and pottery and jewellery and stuff, and then I do the clothing. I wish I could do them every single day, but it's not possible. Martin, excuse me. This sold for £170. I know it looks like a piece of rag, but it's kind of meant to be that style. It's kind of meant to be crimple, I think they call it, or crumply effect. Sorry guys, it's dusty in here because I've had a lot of wholesale delivered, as you can see behind me. We've still got loads here. Some of it's going to the shop, some of it's going on Whatnot, and some of it will go online on our website. Let's have a look what we got then. So that one, definitely a good sale today. I'm happy with that. We had it listed higher, but I took an offer. This one's interesting. I really love these. Howard. So these were bought from a charity shop. I think they were bought for £6 or £7. You might not have seen the brand before. They're called a Sportugas, and I loved the style. They are new. The style is really, I'm feeling that. And since then, I've had my eye on a couple of pairs for myself. I'm just double checking because they're new in a box. Just double checking what's in here. Looks okay. I always find it interesting when someone donates a new pair of shoes. Maybe they didn't fit them or they didn't get a chance to return them. They sold for £49.79. So a decent price. They will go straight in here. Again, it's one of those brands which retail for quite a bit more, and they've been listed for a few months. I thought they would have sold a lot quicker. The buyer gave us a little offer, so we took it. I love the style of that. That's the type of thing you often see me in. I'm wearing Fit Flop today. Okay. Next one. This is a really good one. These are probably the oldest thing we've had for a while. These sold for £159.79. They're going to a costume company at Warner Brothers Productions Limited in Hertfordshire. So you never know, they might end up on TV, or maybe they'll end up on some kind of stage performance. I'm not sure, but I'm very happy with them. They come in a wholesale batch of Woolwich we will have bought them at a relatively low price. We've been buying Woolrich for a very long time. I've probably been buying and selling Woolrich for about 15 or 16 years, and I champion this brand massively. I'm just going to do a picture. I'm back. Yeah, so if you don't know, Woolrich is one of the first workwear brands. There's brands like Filson, Woolrich, Carhartt, Levi's that have got a lot of history. That's the tag. So it's a much older tag than modern Woolrich. And they're 100% wool, and they've got like leather at the bottom, leather around the fly, and then, I don't know if you can see that, but they're tied at the bottom. They have got some bits on, but I'm not too concerned about that. Can't spend all day getting little hairs off things. Just giving it a little spray of the trusty Febreze just to freshen it up. Now, we've sold things before to production companies and TV shows. We've sold to EastEnders quite a lot. One buyer was buying from us all the time, and they were buying from us solidly for about 18 months and never really asked for a deal or price, which was really nice. And it went to like an EastEnders location. It even had EastEnders in their address, which I thought was cool. And then when I messaged them, I can remember the guy's name straight away. I'm not going to repeat it on here, but Costume Crowd. Here we go. Yeah, because they were doing a lot of orders with us, you know, like 6 or 7 a week, maybe for the peak period, and then it was down to, you know, 1 or 2 a week, and it was consistently for a long time. So I remember the customer so well. Happy with that. And then they just went quiet, and I tried to reach out to message them and see if they, you know, if I could sell privately and stuff, and I got nothing. No response. Okay, this is, yeah, they sold for £159.79, if I didn't say. Esther. This sold for £40. It's what we call a downtown loft jacket from Patagonia. It's blue puffer with feathers inside to keep you warm. A little bit different. Here we go. And like I say, that sold for 40 quid. It isn't actually one of their very popular shapes. It's hooded. The nano puff is kind of their popular shape. And it's a shame in some ways because, as you probably know, with Patagonia, this would have retailed for a lot more than 40 quid. But needs must. It's getting close to summer now. One thing I really hate as a business is carrying over, because we're a winter supplier basically, aren't we? We're selling jeans, coats, designer outerwear, hiking gear. I aren't really a summer seller, and I don't really believe you as a business need to switch your stock up. I think if you've got good quality stock on the hottest day of the year, you'll still sell an amazing coat to somebody. You don't need to be selling shorts if you don't want to. For me personally, it's not something I'm particularly interested in, just purely because I can list 20 items a day that are £100 plus. Coats, expensive, nice coats. And it would take me the same amount of time to list 100 pairs of shorts. And it's just never been of interest to me. I'm not slating your business if that's what you do. Good on you. It just doesn't work for me. We sell shorts in the physical shop because we have to. Okay, this one's a nice one. Oh, I don't know if I said that's all 40 quid. So I bought about 60 of these bags actually. They're by a company called High Design. Now they're a bit vintage. The guy who I bought these from had passed away, and during probate or whatever it's called, the house clearance company who my friend owns helped me. There we go, there's the dust cover. Did me a deal on them all, and I bought every single one of them. I think it was 50 or 60 with wallets and everything and purses. And this is dead stock. It's new condition. Got one of them little things inside. However, it's not new dead stock. It's from quite a while back. So the guy who we bought from, who died, I don't know whether he had a business or a shop, but he definitely had. He had more than a collector would have, if you know what I mean. There was hundreds of items I bought, and it worked out a really good price. I think I probably paid about £3 per piece, all added together. Not sure how you do that. They're just satchels, but anyway, long story short, after going through them, a lot of them were a bit knackered and crap, not very good quality. So I've actually taken them to the skip, which is not something I would normally do. But the reason I didn't donate them is because they just aren't good enough for the shops. They're too beaten up or mouldy or dirty. One of them I got mouse droppings in. Whereas the ones that are left are really good, and they've been selling online quite well, to be fair. This one sold for £60 exactly. And despite being a little bit older, I would guess Y2K era, it still holds like a 15.6 inch laptop, that one, which is obviously great because devices are getting bigger and bigger, aren't they? High Design's one of these brands, yet again, where their retail prices are just crazy. And it makes me wonder, does anyone actually ever buy the items at these silly inflated prices? From what I can see, they're like an Indian company, High Design. Don't get me wrong, the quality of these bags is like pretty special. I'm not slating it by any means. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Is that big enough? Don't think it's quite big enough. We'll go in one of these. Yeah, since I've rejoined Whatnot, I've had to get absolutely loads of plastic polymailer bags because we sell our items quite cheap on Whatnot, and the vast majority of buyers are dealers on there. It's almost like a way of wholesaling off to people. So I've been doing that. So we've got all types of weird and wonderful sized polymailers now. Yeah, now in my opinion, that was probably one of the nicest ones in the group that we bought. We've got other orders today, but it's past my cut-off, so they will go tomorrow. Just get the label. Richard, that's done. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that, darling. Last one. So that's not bad for a morning's work. It's alright, Eloise just popped up telling me to do some washing. Put the washing out. Just doing a video vlog, or whatever you call it.
There's the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Those 5 items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will go now. Ordered this morning, sent the same day. That's what we want. In and out the door. Reasonable profits, a living wage, at least, and to keep customers happy. That's the most important thing, isn't it? So they come back. But Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this type of content, don't forget to give me a comment, a like and a follow, or subscribe to the channel. I'll be making loads more like this every week or so. I'll see you on the next one.